Hi, it's me, Brenda, and I finally found some clouds in our dreary winter skies. Now I can wish all of you a fantastically happy new year. Yay!
Hi, welcome to my channel, My New Me, where you get to watch as I try to make sense out of the chaos that has become my life and my home. How lucky are you?
So my voice may be a little bit croakier than normal. This cold weather just does it to me, and I am doing my best to fight a fun little cold. I kept hoping it would go away, but it's being stubborn and pigheaded, and I didn't want to wait any longer to record, so I spent today not using my voice at all, not talking to anyone. I'll bet you my son was glad. And I was eating a lot of soup and cough drops. I think I lived on cough drops. And I kept turning the bathroom into a sauna with the shower running on hot and just breathing that steam, hoping I would be able to have enough of a voice to record tonight. And you can actually hear my voice. Yay! Hopefully it'll last. So, Happy New Year, everyone. Yay! The cats and I are partying up pretty good right now. So there's one wild party animal. And. There's the other wild party animal. Oh wait, did you see that? I think I saw an ear twitch. I know, we should calm down before somebody complains. We'll work on that. It's kind of hard though. For the past many years, New Year's was never really much of a day to me. Generally, it just meant an extra day off work so I could get some more jobs around the house done. But this year, it's becoming a bigger deal to me. It's kind of surprising, actually, but I am seeing it as a turning point. I mean, we all know that a whole bunch of bad happened in 2017. However, that being said, a whole bunch of good also happened. I mean, yes, we were evicted. Yes, our life is kind of in an upheaval right now. Yes, I had more health problems and issues. However, as far as my health goes, they were able to fix one of the health problems. As I said in my update video, I've had this several times before and it was not physically possible for them to fix it. This time they could fix it. That was huge. A huge plus, a huge positive impact on my life and my health. Doesn't mean I'm cured, but it definitely means I'm not worse. However, in the fixing of it, they did break the thing, and I still don't have full use of the body parts that they broke the thing in. However, it's better. It's so much better than it could be, and I can use them, just not as great. And yes, we were evicted. But in all honesty, we would have struggled to heat that house this year. We've had many 0-degree days and below zero this winter so far. I honestly don't remember it ever being this cold for such long periods of time this early in the winter. So we'd have struggled to eat. No, we weren't going to eat it. We would have struggled to heat that drafty old house. Where we are now, we're nice and toasty warm, and honestly, it's not staying nice and toasty warm is not costing us a single penny extra than the warmer days cost us. That would not have happened in the house. And I think our current situation gave the boy and I the mental and emotional kick in the butt that we needed. I mean, for his until he became an adult, it was me taking care of him. Then he grew up, lived his own life, and we were just relatives that lived separate lives. Then it turned into him taking care of me. Well, throughout all of this, I think we have developed more of a partnership mindset. I have come to learn that I don't have to rely on someone for everything in my life. Yes, it's different. Yes, my levels are different. I can't do what I used to, but I can do other things. And I don't need someone to hold my hand every second of the day. The boy doesn't have to shoulder the burden of every moment of my days. So we have become partners in our future. That being said, we've had many long heart-to-heart talks and discussions about what we want, what would make us both happy. And I believe we're researching it now. It's not set in stone, but we're looking into it. But we have decided that, well, we've realized that we are kind of in the perfect situation to make a pretty drastic move. Neither of us are winter people. We don't like the snow. We don't like the cold. We never have. Even when the boy was young, even when I was a child, neither of us were the type that liked to go out and play in the cold and snow. I used to almost force the boy to do it. Every year for Christmas, a boss gave me season passes to a ski resort nearby. And the first couple of times, the boy would always want to go. But after that, it was pulling teeth to get him to go and just go snowboarding or do, skiing or even inner tubing down a snow-covered slope with a friend. It was just, neither of us enjoyed it, but I wanted him to experience everything in life, so yes, I used to make him do it. But he really never enjoyed it. So the only reason we ever stayed in this area is because my parents were here. And I wanted him around family. And I wanted to be around my parents. And then I think it just became that safety net. Those walls that I put up around myself. Well, I really think they're about ankle height right now. And the boy and I are researching and looking into moving souther and wester. I'm pretty sure those are words. Those are navigational terms. But we are thinking of going souther and wester. At one point after my health issues began, I spent some time visiting with a friend who lives souther and wester. The climate in that area is a lot warmer and drier than it is up here. And I can still remember the feeling I felt when I was there. And my breathing was so much better. My health was better. The drier, hotter air just really helped. And I came back home and noticed, like within a week, the difference in my health. So we are researching that. We are listing out the pros and cons of it. We are determining the cost of it, how long it will take us to save to be able to do this. We are, researching the best places. I do have family and friends all over the U.S., and I am picking a whole lot of brains to see what they all say. So right now, that is our tentative future plans. And I will take you guys along that journey as much as I can. And once we have a final decision and know exactly what we're going to do, then that's what we'll do. But we've come to the conclusion that I really looked into the house, because finding a place to live in this area that is affordable means living in a place you don't want to live in. Thought I found one really great place that was affordable. I mean, it'd be tight, but we could afford it. They would take the cats. It was close enough to the boys' work. It was on the bottom floor, so I wouldn't have to worry about doing stairs. Had a washer and dryer hookup, so no laundromat. It seemed perfect. And then I started, Google searching the address, and all sorts of news articles about stabbings and shootings and drug arrests. And so it's like, okay, maybe we won't do that. And if it's in a nice area, in a decent place, a safe place, where I'm not going to develop an ulcer and gray hair with a boy walking to and from work in the middle of the night, then it is way out of our price range. So despite all its flaws, the house we were in was actually a very nice house for the price we were paying for the area that we live in. And during our talks, the boy and I realized that we are in the perfect situation right now to make such a major life change. There really isn't a whole lot that holds us there. Yeah, we have family that we'll miss, but I'll be totally honest, we don't see each other that often. We talk over Facebook, or we talk on the phone or text more than we see each other face to face. And like my sister said, she'll miss us, but it will give her a reason to come and visit the Western and Souther area. And she'd rather visit me out there where I'm happier and healthier than here in the hospital all the time. So I've talked longer than this video was, and I don't have any other cloud footage. So it looks like I'm going to start this footage all over again because, again, I have too many words to say. There are a lot of long pauses in this talking, and I apologize for that, but I want to get it up, and generally I edit out all those long pauses because I'm a very pausey person when I talk. But I really want to get this done before I completely lose my voice and the stuffiness comes back. So I'll be honest, the only things I'm editing out right now are my coughing and my sniffles, because those are just irritating. And I do have more things to say. That's a surprise, isn't it? Guess what? I found some more cloud footage. I'd completely forgotten about recording this. This was a day that started out sunny and ended up turning into a very snowy and sleety afternoon and evening. And I'd completely forgotten that I had recorded all of that. Well, not all of that, but I'd recorded the clouds while they were there. So yay, we have different clouds to watch. So, the bad from 2017. Yes, we were evicted. But that actually isn't all bad. I mean, I'll be honest, I was expecting to get a lot of trash. I hemmed and hawed for a long time about whether to even show that to you or share it with you. But it was pretty obvious that you would eventually notice I wasn't in the same house. So, and I want to be as honest as I can without sharing too much of my life. I do still need some privacy. But so many of you were so supportive, so understanding, so compassionate about it. You really helped me to put a positive spin on the entire situation. I don't know what that just was. I don't know if you heard that, but the computer just made a weird noise at me. So anyway, so many of you were in the same, are or had been in the past in the same situation. And that is my entire change of attitude, my entire outlook is you hear the litter box in the background. Sorry, somebody's being busy in the litter box. But my entire outlook on life has changed as a result of this channel and the result of you folks. And that is a big, big plus for 2017. I stopped and think about it, and it was May 21st was my first video, the date that my first video went live. So that was really only, 6 months ago? No, 7 months ago. Addie just corrected me. 7 months ago that my first video went live. That's a whole lot of change, a whole lot of good, and what is relatively a very short amount of time. I'm still in a state of disbelief, not really disbelief, awe, wonderment. Like, this channel isn't really me. Hello, little cat ear. But like, this channel hasn't been happening to me or because of me, or it's more like I'm, hello, little cat knows. What is she doing? But it's more like I'm reading about someone else doing it. There's that sense of it's just not, hasn't been a reality to me. But, and I know I've been very hit and miss and inconsistent and floundering around and kind of, I mean, I never plan on stopping it, but I've been, I don't want to say playing at it, but I haven't been solely focused on it. However, I think starting in 2018, I am going to be, what I want is to become way more focused on the channel. And I want to start uploading more often. I want to have this be part of every day, the good and the bad, not just days when I can actually function and do things. So you may end up getting more unedited videos, because the editing does take me a long time. The recording takes a long time. And I think I've said this before, but I am not capable of spending hours at the computer, working on videos, doing the editing or the uploading, all of that. And like I said, if I were capable of doing that, I would be currently holding a full-time job. Some days are better. I can sit here for 4 hours and edit and narrate and convert, and for all I'm worth. But other days, it's half an hour, and that's just about it. I know I'm going to struggle with that whole perfectionism tendency that I'd spoken about before, where you just work on one tiny little area over and over and over until you get it perfect, when the whole huge, big disaster gets ignored and you get nothing done. Well, putting up videos that are not edited to the best of my abilities is going to be difficult. However, I'm hoping I can find a happy medium and maybe not have them so overly edited, yet, well, I guess not. Overly edited are the wrong words. But like with this video, I'm wanting to go back and take out all the stutters and all the long pauses and all of the word fumbling, fumble words. I have a lot of fumble words. But I'm not going to do that tonight. So hopefully all of this means that I can get more videos up. I can devote much more of my life to my channel. And I can hit other interests in my channel, because I do like more than just cleaning. So hopefully I can get myself to realize that this really is me. This really is happening to me. And not just to someone else that I'm watching or a book that I'm reading and getting a little too involved with the character or whatever. But it really is me. And I'm enjoying it. I really, really do. I like the filming. I like the editing. I like all of it. I love the interaction between the people. I love the other channels that I feel like I'm becoming friends with. I really enjoy all of it. I've just been in this disbelief that this can't really be me. I mean, there's over 22,000 people that have watched me. It just, I don't know. It still amazes me. I still keep thinking, okay, this is some nice little fantasy daydream I've invented and it isn't reality. But it's time to embrace the reality of it and to become more focused on it. Hopefully, I've learned long ago not to make any promises, but those are my hopes, and those are my plans, and those are my goals for 2018. So, 7 months after my first video went live, I think maybe I'll start a YouTube channel. Wondering if you folks would like to join me and go along for the ride and see where it takes us. Yeah, I'm a little slow at things sometimes. I have to process things mentally and emotionally and then jump on it 7 months later. I'm just kidding. Sort of. Maybe not much kidding, but I'm just still amazed by it. And how many wonderful, wonderful people are out there. So I really think that, yes, we had a lot of negative happen in 2017, but I honestly believe that the positive completely outweighs all the negative. And it's really given us a very bright, wonderful future. I mean, the potential is there. We just need to grab it. And like I said in my Christmas tree video, make it what we want it to be. Just because someone says, yeah, that's a bunch of cereal and snack cake boxes, doesn't mean it has to be a bunch of cereal and snack cake boxes. It can become a wonderful Christmas tree and something full of amazing memories. So I think that's going to be the new outlook on life. I'm going to eliminate the negative. I'm not going to eliminate negative people because I have a lot of people in my life that I love and I enjoy being around them. But once upon a time, I would take that negativity into myself and I would feel it and I would let it color my outlook and my feelings and my existence. And I think I'm done doing that. So I think the friends and the family that just need to turn everything into drama or everything has to have some type of negative connotation on it, I'm still going to have them be part of my life, but when they're in one of their little doom and gloom drama queen moods, I'm just going to hope you feel better. Let me know if I can really do something, because I'm not going to support the disaster day mentality. But let me know when you're feeling better. If you need me for anything, yes, I'll be there. But if you need me to sit there and confirm to you and agree with you of how horrible your life is and how every little thing is just the end of the world and there's nothing worth smiling at, no, I'm sorry. Been there, done that, and I'm over it. I will do my best to help you get out of it. I will talk to you. I will listen to you. I will not let you drag me back down there with you. All right, life does that on its own. Good enough. It does not need help from anybody or anything. So I think I'm making some more pretty drastic changes in my life as a result of that. I am no longer going to ingest other people's negativity and feel that I have to define myself by that. Like I said, I will help you. I will be there for you. I will listen to you. I will not agree with you. I will not enable your depression and your negativity. If all you want to do is vent, yes, vent away at me. I can certainly understand. I can be compassionate. I will not underline it, and I will not highlight it, and I will not reinforce the outlook that there's no hope. I will give you hope. I will be Miss Pollyanna. You know, I know Christmas is hard, money is tight. I get it. I'm still homeless. I'm still not making any money. I am still living off my son. I'm living in a hotel. And the only reason we can afford this, or a motel, I call it something different every time. I honestly don't know what it is. But the only reason we can afford this is because they are such nice people that we are paying much less than we would have in the house. But I get it. I know it's hard. And I understand it, and I will let you cry on my shoulder. I'm not going to sit there and say, you're right. It's not worth it. You know, it's so bad. You just keep being sad about it and keep being, you know, yes, sadness is justified. Depression happens. Depression, a lot of times, is justified. It's not the be-all and end-all. It's not what defines you. It's not what defines me. And I am not going to let that consume me anymore. And I was doing it. I was listening to other people's woes, being like, yeah, you're right. If your life is so bad, my life is horrible. No, I'm not going to do that. I have my kitties with me. I have a son who loves me. I have warmth. I mean, when I was letting this clip convert, I checked the weather. It's 0 degrees outside, and the real feel is -9. And it was a little too warm in here. I was sweating and had to turn the heater off. So that is so much better than what other people could have. I have a son who brought me ice cream this morning. I mean, seriously, what more can you ask in life? So that's going to be a huge change in my life. Not just for me, but for those people in my life who have always spoken to me in that manner. And I'm not going to let it happen. I am done living my life according to the woes of the world. I am now going to Pollyanna the crap out of everything. So that just didn't sound as positive as it should have, did it? But I kind of like it. I'm just going to Pollyanna the crap out of all of it. Like I said when I was doing the tree, I'll fake it. I think that's sorry, I'm losing my voice again. I think that's is that an Alcoholics Anonymous saying, make it till you fake, or no, fake it until you make it? I think it is. And I'm going to burrow with that. So I'm definitely going to fake it until I make it. And just Pollyanna the crap out of everything and everybody. So I'm sorry, folks. Beware. You may be Pollyannaed. So I've talked way more than I thought I would. Par for the course. And my voice is disappearing. I'm kind of re-entering puberty, I think. So I am going to stop my little rant, my little lecture now. But those are our plans. We are researching and seeing what's necessary to live a better life for both of us and explore, broaden our horizons. Knock that I had the wall knocked down to knee height. I'm going to make sure it gets kicked down to about ankle height and keep it there, even if I have to Pollyanna the crap out of the wall. So I really, really hope everybody has a fantastic New Year's Eve. And it is right now 11:41 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I honestly think I'm just going to convert. I'm not even going to edit, may not even re-listen to it. But I think I'm just going to convert it. I was going to say maybe I can get it uploaded by midnight, but I won't because it usually takes a couple hours for it to upload. So, but somewhere in the world, it will upload at midnight. So, Happy New Year's to everyone. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for making my 2017 so much better than it could have been. And here's to all of us having a fantastic 2018. New focus, new determination, new outlook, and new Pollyanna-ing the crap out of stuff. Yeah, I'm going to use that until we're all sick of that. Sorry. Again, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching the clouds. Thank you for being you. Happy New Year and take care and toodles.